here in Redbird Speed. The first video in this 12-bolt complete rear end series, I want to talk about, is a 12-bolt even right for you? So there's a couple things. What are you doing with the vehicle? What power level? What platform? So call that the three P's here: power, platform, purpose. What are you doing with the car? So number one, if you got a 500-600 horsepower LS swap, Camaro, Chevelle, Nova, C10, you're not going to go above that. You LS swapped it, you're happy with where it's at. You're a purist, you want a Chevy rear end and a Chevy vehicle, totally get it, I'm the same way. So the 12-bolt, great fit. Like this one that's got a 33 spline true track, I'd be comfortable, 600-700 horsepower, you know, it's pretty healthy, very strong rear end. So you call me up, tell me you got 1,000 horsepower and you're beating on this thing, I'm probably going to recommend a 9-inch. Main reason being, like, you have a lot less gear deflection. Like you can see in these cases, there's pilot bearings up front. They're going to stabilize your pinion. They're going to keep that from deflecting. So you don't have that in the 12-bolt. So that's what makes the 9-inch a little bit better of a platform, and you got a bigger gear also. But 500, 600, 700 horsepower, street car, street tires. Well, that brings us to the next thing, purpose. What are you doing with this car? Because if you tell me you're drag racing it, you got slicks and you're coming off a transbrake, I'm going to say this probably isn't for you. Like the 12-bolt, I'm going to recommend you go into a 9-inch. Unless you have a stock eliminator car, you have to have a 12-bolt. I'm going to recommend the 9-inch. It's just a stronger platform. But again, if you got 500 horsepower LS and you say I'm putting a 12-bolt in my Chevelle and that's just how it is, hey, that's totally fine. We've got something for you. Last, platform. This is for a C10, so we've got truck brackets on here. There are housings with ears on them for G-bodies, Chevelles, A-body platforms, all the leaf spring applications. We can weld multi-leaf, mono-leaf spring pads. Got 2.5-inch flat perches, 2.25-inch perches for Tri-5 Chevys. There's a lot of platforms that this can be used in. Now, like a few that do not, like let's say like an Impala or something where you have different ear locations, you know, you're not going to be able to get a 12-bolt because of the nature of the casting, the size, you know, you're going to be limited to a 9-inch on certain platforms. But leaf spring vehicles, C10s, Chevelles, G-bodies, we got 12 bolts available. So I'll put a link below to our store page so you can take a look at the applications and check those out. So any questions on that, just let us know. But power level, what are you doing? 500-600 horsepower, you know, 700 horsepower, street car, street tire, cruising around, great. Purpose, you know, if you're putting slicks on it, coming off a transbrake, really thrashing on this thing, 12-bolt might not be for you unless you're running a stock eliminator. Platform, just got to make sure the brackets are going to fit, the casting dimensions aren't going to come into play, or just make sure you get your brackets on your housing. If you're going to narrow it up super narrow, just got to take into account the casting, making sure there's no ears unless there are ears available for your application. So basically we just need to look at these three variables, and let's go on. Let's talk a little bit about how wide we can make this rear end in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping these videos. I expect this series to go on for a while. We're going to cover everything individually. So be sure to like and subscribe and keep up with us in this series, and we appreciate you. Have a good one.